Welcome back to the channel. It's been about a week since I last climbed on the camera. I've probably climbed another 2 or 3 sessions since then, but yeah, definitely not back to full strength. I'm just kind of getting used to what kind of level I can push myself to. So I've already warmed up today. I'm going to jump into a few harder climbs than what I did last time. So I'm going to try this V4 red behind me, very much my style. Nice crimpy holds. Going to jump into that one first. Then there's a couple of V5s that I've tried as well on some other walls, so I'll jump into them later, and possibly some other climbs as well today. But yeah, you might notice I've got a new camera. Trying that out today. Bit of a point of view shot on there, so just attached to my lovely hat that I'm wearing. So yeah, I'm going to jump on the wall and see what the shots look like. But yeah, I'm going to start off with the V4. Cool. Pretty happy with that one. Like I said, it's very much my style on the overhang. The moves are relatively close together, so I'm not dynoing too far. So I'm comfortable that this is quite a high percentage climb for me. That's why I'm trying this. And yeah, when you really focus on the technique, the moves aren't too challenging. As long as you get nice and far underneath the wall, underneath the holds, and you keep your hips in nice and close, most of the moves you can do pretty statically. But yeah, pretty cool set. I like that one. Okay, going to jump into another technical climb now. It's this white one here. It's actually not graded yet, but I've heard rumours that it's a V5. So yeah, starts with 2 hands on this slopey hold in here. A couple of feet down here. I'm not entirely sure what this one's for. I didn't use this the last time I climbed, so we'll find out. But yeah, there's a foot here and here. Other holds here, little crimpy hold up there. A couple of feet here and here, and then a hold up there. Hand hold, finish hold again. So yeah, quite a technical, balancey climb. Requires very good body position and pulling holds at the right angle. If you start pulling holds and fighting them and pulling them at the wrong angle, you're probably going to fall off of this. So yeah, hopefully I can do this one again. See how it goes. Not today. Okay, gonna try it again now. I messed up the piano match. It took me far too long and I wasted too much energy in here. Just need to commit to it a bit quicker and get my right hand on that hold a bit sooner. And then once I've got my left hand on this hold, what I did wrong this time was I didn't commit fully to stepping up into that. It's an undercling and it's really bad when you're low down on it. I've got to step much higher and get my right foot on this hold straight away. I stayed too low and tried to hold it here first rather than throwing up for it and stepping onto this and pushing my body weight up. So I'm going to correct that this time and then should be able to get the route done. A little bit messy. I did hit my camera on the wall that time. I'm not sure if it's knocked it or not, but hopefully you saw a bit more clearly what I did, particularly from this angle. Stepping up into this, I just committed, and I actually put my left foot up a bit later rather than having it up here first. It just made it easier to have my right foot on and generate up into this. And then I probably should have kept my right foot here when I went for the next hole, but I actually stepped up too high and made it more difficult to come over with the left hand to the second last. So yeah, that wasn't perfect, that was a little bit messy, but definitely better than the first attempt, obviously. Okay, gonna move on to another white V5 now. Starts down here, one hand on this hold and sit starting, the other hand on this one, and then 2 feet down here that you can use. Hold over here on the left side, and then into this, which is quite a cool drop knee move, coming out to the right. There's some more feet down here, and then yeah, hold on the left, hold on the right, little crimp on the left, and then up to the last hold over there. So a really cool sequence, lots of nice technical moves, like a drop knee like I've mentioned, and then a lot of heel hooks, and a bit of compression on the way up as well. So really nice set, this one. It's so funny because I flashed this the other day, and you come back and you film it and then you don't flash it. It's the same with the other white climb. I don't know why that is. Just messed up the sequence for some reason. I think I actually initially tried to do the right thing once I got to these 2 holds, or those 2 holds, sorry. I tried to bring my right foot here and thought about heel hooking, which is what I should have done. But I don't know if it's because the position's quite bunched and my back's maybe a bit tighter today, so I hesitated and didn't want to get in that position. But yeah, I should have just kept my right foot on there, left heel where my left hand was, and then I could have gone up much more controlled from there. But instead I tried to go up to that hold first, which is more awkward because I was fighting against it, and then didn't really trust this foot old enough to stand up. So I'm going to give it another go and just trust this right foot on here with the heel up, matching to the hand, and the rest of it should be 10 times easier. There you go. All it was just a trust. Like, it was an awkward position, and it is more awkward from my back. I just didn't trust it as much, but as soon as I just committed to it, put the foot up, obviously keeping this heel pulling this way keeps the tension, because the second last and third last holds are both angled this way. That's the direction we've been pulling. So with my foot on this side as well, every time we're just going to swing off this way. So had to get that left heel up nice and high, close to the left hand, to provide some resistance from that to keep me glued to the wall, and then the rest of it was very simple as soon as that heel came in. So yeah, just got to trust the footwork and the technique. Okay, going to move on to this orange V4 now. It's going to probably be the last climb I tried today. I've done this one before as well. It's relatively big moves on this one, a little bit more dynamic, but the holds are quite nice, so I'm quite confident that I won't fall off on this. We'll see how we get on. Cool. Cool. Good one to end on. Got a little bit confused with what I was meant to do coming out to that left hand. I kind of just didn't read the route today, and then slowly figured out what I needed to do to get in the right body position. But yeah, it's a fun climb. Nice and dynamic move on the first one to a decent enough edge, and then yeah, a nice traverse across before you go up again. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the new camera footage. hopefully that comes out quite well on the video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Really appreciate that, helps me out a lot. But most importantly, as always, make sure you grab life by the plums, and I will see you in the next one.